Okay, there's all that all set up and things, and putting my little sign in its place. Alright, great. Oh, I can even have a little bit more space for that. Okay. Sometimes I do send a Gartic Phone link in the Discord, but also I seem to have forgotten to this time. Hey, hi Kai, how you doing? Okay, so the way that I'm doing is I thought that I had my drawing stylus, but do I not? Do I? Oh, it's fully under this. Making this a habit. I don't know why. When you know the time, at least when I know the approximate time something's going to be and something's going to exist, I also sometimes try to get there first. Just a mood, just a vibe. And hey, hi Froggy3, here we are on a Friday. I don't know, here's, I've got this, I've got this Gartic Phone link. It's the kind of thing, it is still the kind of thing as always, where if it really depends, whether it can be done, whether people want it to be done. So I don't know, if there should be a request for a different sort of thing, then I'll put that in there. Oh, hi. Hey, Heckpie, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. I hope something good comes your way. I guess I'll put this link here if anybody wants it, and then I don't know. I've been starting these Gartic Phone streams because people seem to like them, and I do have fun as well. But I don't know. I'm worried for the. You've got Goblin Dance. Hello, Goblin Dance. And then, whoa, hey, Sylvie the Fox. Oh, Leviathan, how are you doing? Well, okay. It goes to reason sleepily perhaps, but may you be rested swiftly. Whoa, I have totally bumped this thing. Am I keeping up with the daily meme? I think this is where the sun begins indeed. As a large cloud of gas 4 billion years ago. Did I switch several words in a row just then? Absolutely. And then Goblin Dance surviving. That's good to know. I don't know what sort of life updates are going on with me. I cleaned a shower curtain at 3 a.m. last night, and you should never let it get that bad. That was frankly traumatizing. And then I've got a headache out of nowhere, so that's surviving is mood indeed. We got BFDI for your oh my gosh. And then some Goblin Prance and Goblin Dance from Froggy3 in the chat as well. Just need to rest from egg pie. It's good to get some rest in. Oh, hello Rosa. Hello to you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got 4 people. That seems like a go. This sort of thing is out of sync typically. Okay, and then what was I going to draw? I mean, I think I was going to draw the little fellow, and then Sylvie the Fox was saying I have not been in the best mood lately, but at least I'm still arting strong, right? Just have some creation to get you through it, to mark the time, to have it all going on. And then did I say a proper hello to Rosa? Well, proper hello to Rosa, just in case. Okay, so the I keep having things that are falling all over the place. Cool. This isn't even a drawing stream at this point. If I mess it up this badly, there we go. I forgot that Goblin Confidants was a thing that, I don't know, escalated from the goblin dance. Okay, right, the thing I wanted to do was to look up the little fellow, look up the 1-1 Infinity Train. I've only seen like 2 episodes of Infinity Train because I got myself, I don't know, got confused, got distracted, and then Leviathan Filet saying, yeah, I'm tired, I might return later possibly, but it's not likely. Ooh, gotta get that rest in. Then if that was goodbye, then goodbye to you, and restfulness to you, and okay, so eyes in the middle. Okay, trying to draw a character from memory. I fully almost put the eyes in the on the sides. You know, that's my human bias, I suppose. Putting the eyes on the sides, but the eyes go in the middle, and they're 2 little dots, just like this. There you go. And I don't know, what kind of motion shall a fellow have? I don't know, you've got to imply that something is happening, right? Stop going off at me, timer. Stop it. You've got to imply that something is happening, and so I suppose you're just meeting a flower. Yep, you're just meeting a flower. And the flower doesn't have any green in it. It's completely piss yellow. I'm so sorry, flower. But that's all the flower that I have time for today. Oh my god. Infinity Train mentioned indeed. Whoa. I've seen this drawing right here get fully, I don't know, drawn and redrawn. Oh. Damn it, this is object show, isn't it? This is object show. Is murder going on here? Well, I mean, I guess I'm the one drawing it currently, so I guess I can decide if murder is going on. And then, heck, by saying season 2 is one of my favorite seasons of television ever. Ooh, fun. It's like every time I hear about it, I only hear good things about it. And then I think that once it was announced it was getting taken off streaming, I think I did get a copy from somewhere. I forget. But and so like the possibility is still there. Okay, what sort of motion? What sort of motion? Okay, no. The best way to show a little bit of motion is to is to almost go from this other motion, and so let's have the arm bending upward. It is so funny to me that if you redraw your drawing, then the program shows it getting redrawn. Okay, and so the line was slightly thicker. Yep, we're doing it. Dare I say we're doing it. So this is probably outside of the object show art style, but I suppose it's just a strange no context fan art, I suppose. And we can have some motion lines as we move to do a murder. That's excellent. We might be, there we go, excellently murdering. Sure. I don't know if that's properly conveyed in there, but I hope it is. I hope so. Favorite seasons of TV ever. I think I have like a few things like that I'm thinking of watching. I don't know, just for the heck of watching it, like what the hell's going on here? It is kind of yeah, I guess that's one version of what I'm watching. And then motion lines, my beloved. Indeed. Okay, and so I suppose since something's got to be happening, the easiest way to do that is by adding another sort of character. So somebody wasn't in here, but now they're in here. Who's adding the levels of detail, may I guess? Okay, so let's put in an even bigger mouth. That's I can always I can always jive with that. Okay, things that I'm thinking of watching: Star Trek Lower Decks, probably, because I already saw part of that. And then I had tried to start a reaction to Infinity Train one time. And this, I don't know, I'm just listing off not necessarily things I would do a series on, but just things where I'm like, okay, I feel the need. Feel the need to have something going on. Okay, so what sort of eyes do you have? Like Red Riding Hood? Such big eyes you have? Okay. What else was on my mind? Oh yeah, definitely got the Adventure Time recommendations for like specific episodes going. I think it was like Hegpie had sent me a link. I hope I'm remembering right. I was like, my head. I don't know. I've been in kind of a fugue state. Is that the right word? Fugue state for multiple hours. Okay, let's draw some claws. Draw some claws on this fellow. There we go. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting the gums of the mouth. Naturally. There we go. And then I would never engage in your activities. Oh my goodness. Then thank you hypothetically. That's okay. Apparently never apparently I am the best and greatest at finding the proper words for things. I've just that's I found worse phrasing. And then if you ever do Infinity Train reactions at combust, I fully got one recorded. So I don't know. I hope I can't really decide whether that would go for. Okay, so let's not coughing, please. Okay. Sentence I was trying to say as I shade in the green snaky body of a green snake. Hello. Hello, Grace D10. What is happening? Talking about various topics, trying to hold my thoughts together as fast as I can while we all collectively animate something at the link in the description. We all try to continue each other's drawings, and so that is a general that's a general description. Of what's happening. I'm drawing the last frame in other people's animation. This animation gets 4 frames because we got 4 people, so I suppose since we're just finishing this one off, this is the perfect time to join if you wish to join. Then it'll take you to a waiting room, and then I don't know, you could also be animating things. And so what is cool. And then I suppose if you've just come here for the first time and don't know what's going on, I don't know, sometimes I also, and I don't know, I also can't tell when people have left, so I can't tell if I'm talking to someone who has left ever. Cool, more coughs. Okay, and I'm just realizing I could have more screen. I could absolutely have more screen. This is maybe the greatest snake I've ever drawn. I studied how to draw snake scales at one point. The title of this stream is in reference to the fact that I am trying to do a version of Inktober. Oh, cool. Got someone waiting to join indeed. Okay, so it'll just be seeing how all the animations turned out, and then it'll be a new round. Yeah, full of new opportunities to to make a robot fire a laser at a flower. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so there's opportunities and options. Whoa. That flower was fully some kind of laser battle. I love it. Any frame in the animation can decide where it goes next. Oh, okay. Whoa! there's some detailed continuations of this as we. Oh, I forgot to finish the top of this thing's head. It's turning out pretty good though. Woo! Pretty good indeed. How does that look? Yeah, do you ever just go to take a bite of some really small, some really little guy? Okay, going to draw on computer now. Oh, okay. The time is on. Okay, then I'll wait. Then I'll wait for you to join again. So it's whoa. Whoa. How's that one going? Big slap. Big slap. Whoa, what does that look like? That you've just slapped a little flaming sort of thing against your head. Okay, so Froggy3 has gone to join at the computer. I guess I'll give that a 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, no, Froggy3 has joined the. Wait, did I start waiting assuming it was gone when it was not gone? Okay, apparently not. Apparently so. Apparently, how it goes. Oh my gosh. It was some kind of plant and some kind of snake. And does it make sense in the end? Perhaps? Yeah, I think so. I think sense is something we have made. And we can do this. And we'll do it. Oh! Is it lost connection? Is it lost connection or not? Okay, then in that case I'll wait a minute. Okay. Computers are so slow for wider screen purposes. Okay, so do I wait a minute or not? Well, I mean, I guess I don't need to ask if I can wait a minute because I'm a talker who talks. And Pewter, do you hear me? Oh my gosh. We can apply some peer pressure. We can apply some peer pressure to the Pewter. We can apply some. I think a sentence that I wanted to finish was that that the title of the stream is in reference to that I started a couple of Inktober things, or rather Spooktober things, because it's somebody else's prompt, and then we're not rushing anywhere, no worries. I should get out of a rush mindset sometimes when I God, what's the rest of sentence that I started to say? I guess I just should. Sometimes, when there's times. Okay, joining back on mobile, engaging casual chat. Casual chat indeed. That's how it goes. How it goes sometimes. The full sentence. I have started a couple of Inktober ideas that I deeply want to put some color in. Whoa. Okay, that's the thing. That's the how it goes. That's where we are. Okay, wait, what did I want to draw though? Okay. Okay, what are some favorites? What are some favorites? I guess running. I guess running is kind of a favorite. And I've lost connection. Okay, fascinating. So let's go forward with some running, some little leg motion, some little how. I think I've drawn running from the front a couple of times. And oh, you have no idea how to play this? Oh, draw like any object or character that you would like to see move. For recognizable things, sometimes I go for a Mickey Mouse because then something can happen to Mickey Mouse. Sometimes, a good way to involve an action or an implied action is the appearance of a gun. That has happened sometimes. Okay, so I suppose I try as hard as I can to draw somebody running. Run! There we go. And somebody, I don't know, also somebody in front of them, somebody in the foreground, and let's just put some hair. Okay, that is not the shape of hair that I thought was gonna be here. And then running out of time, let's draw a drink. Peace on earth. What do I think? I really think I can drink a drink. There we go. There's it's a wide and varied stream with a lot of with a lot of various things, such as poetry, such as rhymes, as if I'm some kind of Dr. Seuss. That is me. That is me. That is me, a type of Dr. Seuss. Oh, okay. Sure, that's how arms are. And perhaps the okay, wait. Okay, so this says pat. Okay, so this is some sort of flowy motion, and then Pewter Froyo, is your computer giving you freezes? This is absolutely devastating. Okay, and so let's remember first of all that there is a nose, and then remember second of all that there's plenty of time. I always get so panicked in a Gartic phone, dare I say phone, dare I say stream, and because it's always running out of time. And however, if you just take your time and think clearly, then wouldn't you know it, there's more time than you think. And maybe that's a lesson I need to learn for life as well. Okay, and am I making a flowy motion on this? I think so. Let's just look at this stuff, and then, oh, hey, Oriku Relaxia, hello to you. How are you doing? I think now and then I've seen you in the Discord now and then, but it has been a while since a stream, huh? How you feeling? Okay, I think there was some kind of dot, and then I finally have time to watch you again. Oh my gosh, it's a busy life for lots of us. I definitely I'm feeling it as well. Okay, so your head is sticking straight up, and then let's bring down a hand, and the hand is like this. Okay, there's just some kind of hand, and you're gonna get pats, and it's a hand, okay, so it's a hand, so you're just gonna have to trust me on this. Okay, I thought I would have time to color that, but I don't have comfortableness trying to color it. And then if you want to make it more chill, you can always adjust the frame time to slow. Honestly, it was like enough time, but still speedy enough. I'm kind of thinking about it. And I wonder if that means that I would have to resend the link. So I guess we'll just try that off. Try that on. Is that Pokemon? Perhaps Vaporeon? I believe so. Okay, so how much flex can we get? In fact, I think that I will put in some kind of face, which is a bold move. That is a bold move to put in some kind of face. Yeah, okay, it doesn't have to be the boldest move. Some kind of face as we try to apply motion to this fellow. And then just Dory Water Snake, but do whatever. Oh, I think it did get turned into a bit of a Pokemon there. It started Pokemoning. I think I have unrealistically just completely I don't know. I've tried to put motion on this, but it's a silly motion. It's a silly motion, silly sort of motion. Am I able to put all of this other stuff in here? Maybe. Who knows what we're capable of with the power of friendship, with the power of arson with the power of incredible violence, I finished this drawing. And you know what? Sparkle on. Sparkle on. Arson, first of all, arson, the criminal act of setting things on fire. Second of all, sparkle on. Of course, they go together. The is that all the detail that I intended for this? I don't know. There's sort of a yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that'll be the easiest to go from, but also hello. I this feels like somebody's face. This is turning into ink blot, sort of what do you see kind of thing. Sort of ink blot, what do you see kind of thing. But yeah, as always, this is a casual, freeform chat, not much going on, and whatever's on your mind can be the topic if you so desire for it to be the topic, and that's a thing that I say sometimes, many times, a thing that I say. Who would know? I draw 4 fingers. Here's an entire hand, and then I'm trying to play but also watch the stream at the same time. Oh yeah, sometimes I have prompts for conversation. It's one or the other, you know, drawing or being here, or I don't know. I guess one challenge is to become the world's fastest drawer, and and also chat, but you know that is strange. That is a strange expectation. So you just it's common and good to to commit to one or the other, and then stick figure, violence, stick figure, violence, stick figure, violence, lens. Okay, so that's way more detailed than it started with. And then sacrifices has to be made. It's Lori, the main motto of every single show or movie. And then hello, Cyrillic letters username. It is phonetic. I could fully learn the mystery of your username, but hello to you. Hello and welcome. I think I recognize username and profile picture. Well then, in that case, welcome back. There's Gartic, there's dare I say phone. I've drawn a really agonized face out of this scribbles, and then heck by going, I'm just goofing. This is a goofing around kind of day. Get goofed. Wow, get goofed indeed. Getting goofed. Wow. Okay. There's the biggest arm. I instantly have an idea for this. And the idea is a little kissy. There you go. Oh my gosh, heck pie. I know at some point, I don't know at which point, but I know at some point you added so much shoulder muscle to this. Heck pie, I swear. I'm surprised no one has tried to make a Halloween picture. Or try to make one of those, because it's almost about to be like Halloween. You know what? Some people start celebrating Halloween in September. Me, I think that I'm about the month-long sort of thing. Okay, so let's put your little face in here. There is, in fact, the biggest fist imaginable. Please, I wanna have time to draw this. You know what? For the next round, I can draw a pumpkin. And and there's just the biggest arm in here. There's just the biggest arm possible. As I try to wonder if this is a hand. And you know what? It might even be more than one hand. Dare I say. dare I say? Okay. I think I do dare say. And for maximum effect, you gotta have a little blush. You gotta have a little blush. There we go. Is that coherent? Maybe. And then it turned to Isaac was supposed to be fighting road to romance real quick. Yeah, that's I guess that's the wonder of this game. You just gotta interpret whatever's going on. I think those are the most common inserts. Well, okay, usually we have a violence appears, or perhaps a romance appears, but more things could appear. Food, perhaps. Burger could appear. How did they all turn out? And then I love emoji of coffee. I mean, it's pretty good. It looks like a cozy little cup. Woo, baby, do you know what that's worth? Scribbling. oh, the cup is still visible. Oh, we try so hard. We try our best. How does it go in the end? Yeah, someone might appear over your shoulder when you're drinking your drink, and they might disappear it from existence. You always have to be prepared. Always be prepared. Anything could happen. Yes, perhaps. And then costumes? Slay? Perhaps. Okay, so the stick figure did appear out of perhaps nowhere. Okay, it is I who has inserted violence. No one else has inserted violence, only me. I'm so sorry. Wow, that's okay. The hand making this kind of motion way more coherent than I thought. Okay, wow. This is how you pass the ink blot test, the psychological test where you look at an ink blot and try to figure out what's going on in there. There's a right answer, and I feel like we've just found it. Want to join up, but I can't draw? Oh, I mean, under a time limit, no one can draw, so if you feel like it, I absolutely encourage it. We just get the scribbles in here. Oh my gosh, how did this one go? Okay, so there's Isaac, and then perhaps fighting, and then perhaps grabbing. Yeah, so I think we've made the most dramatic kiss of all time. Can you just do any more fun? Oh my gosh. Have you played Five Nights at Freddy? I have not played it, although to be fair, I have not played a lot of horror games. I guess I would be more inclined to watch someone else's playthrough maybe. Markiplier? He's famous. And then Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, hello cat. Hi. Oh, okay. Wow, okay, the face is like looking at us with way more clarity than I thought possible. Okay, if you want, of course, we open there. Yeah, various levels of drawing. What sort of drawing started us out? The blank times. Thank you for attempting to join, Grace. Thank you for attempting to join. Because we simply get a second egg pie, a starter frame, as we really try to flex. How much flexy can we do? Perhaps you flex so hard, you find love. Oh, God. And then Freddy jumps scary. There is indeed Freddy jumps scary. Okay, I guess let's see how let's see how it goes with slower time and and see how it goes just like that. Okay, and then if I start, oh okay, I don't even have to resend the link. And then the Heggy Fresh anatomy is inevitable. Indeed. Okay, so in the spirit of Halloween and in the spirit of, I don't know, drawing something, Freddy Fazbear. Yeah, I don't know the guy. I don't know the guy that well. but I suppose let's just okay, let's not draw the darkness. Oh, okay, that's a microphone in this reference picture that I've looked up just now. That is a microphone, and that is not a that is not a gun. I thought I looked up a stock image, and this bear animatronic was fully holding a gun at me. But no. There's only normal things going on, and not and not an animatronic with a full-on gun. And then Joiner, no, oh, hey, Noah, that's happy birthday, happy late birthday, I suppose. Now, I don't know, I do stop by the Discord just like all of the time, trying to, I don't know, trying to keep reading on as much stuff as I can. In terms of stress, I feel like I am, I don't know, having brain aneurysm, so I don't usually say things, but I saw that you had gotten the Spider-Verse art book. That's exciting. I hope it's enjoyable. Hope it's good. And then Freddy Fazbear, I hardly know her. And then I had hot chicken for my birthday yesterday. Nothing better. That's magnificent hot chicken birthday, aging gracefully. And then, have you watched Our House? Ooh, is it also horror? I have not, but I do like hearing about things that people are interested in. Of course, it takes a little bit of describing. Honestly, it is kind of funny to me. I think when I was younger, I was just scared of horror things, and so for, I don't know, things like Five Nights at Freddy, like we're drawing now. Okay, and then what other sort of person do we draw here? Yep, just somebody just looking. I've drawn him so stupid. Oh my gosh. But hello to you. This is a Freddy Fazbear, sort of. It sort of is. It's not really, it's not really the best, but I also want to keep it low detail so other people are able to draw it. Let's do, I don't know, violence, I guess. Let's do violence, I guess, and other New Year's resolutions. Okay, so your arms are all jiggity. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word. Okay, going through this stuff, and then, oh, okay. Have you watched Our House? Oh, because your profile picture is Lumity. Oh. Is Our House a animatic type of thing? Okay, I guess that's enough. That's enough. Freddy Fazbear for one drawing. Our House. If I go looking it up, can I find it? Okay. Oh. Okay. I full on took your word for that. I was like, okay, spelling and mistakes don't exist. There's something called Our House out there. But yes, I have seen Our House. I've made some little videos on it, and stuff like that. And so that's another option for things to draw in here as well. Perhaps Ida. Whoa! Wait, what's going on here? No, I have seen Our House. Slow pace is so chill, right? It's like I personally still I keep finding ways to panic, but it's a good time. It's a nice time. Hello guys, today we have the Cinco of Hump Scares. What? Okay, that's mine. Good luck. Froggy! Froggy 3! How could you do this to me? Oh. Okay, so let's I don't know, interpret? Let's interpret what's going on. Yeah, probably, maybe a mushroom cloud, maybe a face. I was so confident, right? I don't know what these are. I was so confident in the last. I'm gonna need luck. Okay, cool. I was so confident in the last round being like, if there's an ink blot test, then I pass it and I succeed, and that's not what you usually do with an ink blot test. Okay, I guess I'll just draw the color fellows. I guess I'll just draw the color fellows. The green, the orange, the blue. I'll explain it after. Well, and based on my shaky knowledge, I just have to interpret what's going on. Okay. And so there's, I don't know, a bit of a noggin. In fact, let's turn this into an ear. There we go. Chilling in the slow mode, assuming I have enough time, and maybe I do have enough time. And then my profile picture is bottle in t-shirt, pivos over Beersaurus, and green glasses. Ooh, some things that I don't know about, but it's always fun to make something your profile picture, because then you start, associating a slight sense of self with seeing it. I had made like a Steven Universe background character, my profile picture, on Tumblr like for a while, and then when I just saw a picture of the character, because it was a background character, my brain had a moment where it was like, oh, that is me, but that's split identity shenanigans, because naturally that is not you, and then we find out some different emojis. It is kind of funny that there's a dab emoji. There's, honestly, the YouTube chat has some oddly specific emojis and emoticons and whatever stuff going on. Okay, so we'll just turn this into faces, having a regular pareidolia sort of thing. I don't know what that word is, and yet I do know what that word is, and yet I don't. It's the word that I just tried to say was the word for seeing faces everywhere. The human thing where you see faces everywhere. I don't know. I get very easily distracted. You had asked about if I watched the Owl House, though. There is more to talk about. Though, if that is indeed a topic. Okay, so let's put some greenery. This is sort of a tree, and it's sort of turning into a tree person. Honestly, I feel like there could have been there could absolutely be, I don't know, even more types of Owl House characters than we thought. Like, okay, so Hunter is a Grim Walker, and so he's like partly made of palistrum wood, and so he's sort of a tree person. But then if you carved up a Grim Walker to look if you carved it up to look like a tree, then would it be like a tree, or does it have to look like a person? Is that part of it? Okay, Froggy3, you have wished me good luck with this. Unfortunately, I am the talker, and so I don't have luck. I only have a little bit of chatting as I interpret what has gone on. Okay, so we've got the fire. Dare we say we've got the water and the earth, and perhaps a salamander. You know what? I think whatever creature this is, can do this. Wait, have I seen your shenanigans yet, Hegpie? the this is somewhat ominous. This is somewhat ominous. The fact that something is going on, and also I have not seen it. Okay, so this I'm going after Froggy 3 again. Oh my goodness. Wait, am I going after you every single time? I do wonder. Fire, water, and earth indeed. I'm thinking the fire is taking a drink of water, and I've already started to draw this, and so I know that does not make the most sense. But it's what's on my mind, and I've already started to draw it now. I don't know, like as far as I guess Owl House these days just sloshes around in my brain just a very slight amount, like I want to, I don't know, get more into the fan content and stuff, but then I maybe as far as attention spans go, I would probably be better off if I don't know, want to have it in my mind. I'd probably be better off with like a rewatch. I have not rewatched Owl House nearly enough. All of this. I think the parts that I've rewatched the most have been like witch fights. Yeah, witch fights. Season 1, Ida and Lilith. Just having fun with that sort of thing. Okay, it was a pretty serious battle, so it is kind of funny to describe that as having fun. But I don't know. It's a way to be. What's on my mind? Oh, I guess it also changes my perception of I don't know, LGBT representation in media. Okay, let's pop this guy. Let's pop this little creature's head up. Pop in your noggin indeed. And okay, so you can make that a wavy motion. I know some things about motion because I animated a hootie just one time, and so now it goes like this. Do I have enough time to color in fire, water, earth, fellows? I don't know, but I really do need to put some grass. I need to put some grass on the earthen fellow, otherwise it's just a dookie. Otherwise it's just a long log. Otherwise, and so I've got to put some grass on there. There we go. It's pretty good. It's pretty good to be a little creature. Okay, so there you go with all of this just in your world, in your life. Okay, you know what? I guess I'll just make it fuzzy. There we go. And now I felt like I didn't have enough time, but looking at it right now, maybe there is enough time. Do I need as much volume? Maybe not. Perhaps not. It's for real ringing at me. It's for real. Okay. And you know what? It never hurts to add a little heart. Even though this other creature is just drinking a little bit of water on you. Owl House makes me think of LGBT representation because for obvious reasons, but also because I read a post where someone was like, in years past, if you wanted to see a fictional characters being gay, there was absolutely no variety. I think the phrasing was, you either had to read Yuri, in which two girls both independently invented kissing at once, which is, I don't know, some miraculous phrasing. That's some, I don't know, or you have to find some sort of tragic art house film, I don't know, some sort of phrasing like that, and there just wasn't that many options. And now there's more options, a whole entire smorgasbord of options. And as I don't know, thinking through things. It's certainly true, and whenever I hear the name Freddy Fazbear, I'm reconnecting, please. My brain plays 15 MP3 files simultaneously. Have you played Five Nights at Freddy? Have you Five Nighted? Have you dare we say Freddy'd? Okay. So I think as a dog, I think that you're getting tangled in the telephone cord as you try to answer the phone. let's give some eyes up in here, and then what sort of I don't know, dog ear. Yeah, that's a motion that a dog ear makes sometimes. And maybe that's even a motion that a dog mouth makes sometimes. You know, it's tough to tell. And you have Freddy? Oh, okay. It's such a popular game, and I haven't played it. And then, oh, this was your last frame. Wait, so am I indeed going after Froggy 3 every single time? This is, we truly are. We truly are birds of a feather. Frogs of a lily pad. What's the frog equivalent of birds of a feather? I'm trying to join because I just got my computer to work. Oh, okay, exciting stuff. And at the end of a round is indeed the perfect time to join. Okay, and then what sort of dog ass motion? Because I'm fully, I need to find out the motion that this dog ass is taking. Okay. So it's like up. It's like more up as we find an old-fashioned telephone wire. But nice can't say the same for my computer. Oh no. Okay, so there's telephone wire, and this dog is like so super angry, right? Do I finish my thought? I'm fully on and off, like fully trying to finish the thought minutes apart from its own self. So let's, I don't know, give full on red eyes. And what's the, what is the most extreme thing we can do? Probably laser, I'm saying. Okay, and then we want some other color in here. Yep, some other color in here. There we go. And a laser is always white in the middle, I think. A laser is always white in the middle. For anybody who wants to draw a laser, that's how it's done, I think. Okay, and so we've drawn perhaps the angriest dog on a phone. I've never ever thought about that before, but it is making me want to put more animals in human situations. The thing I was trying to say about Owl House and LGBT representation. Whoa, wow, cool. I have so many words and I can use none of them. I don't know. I think it goes on. I think I'm using it to mentally construct a scale or perhaps an axis, because now that there's well and truly some options out there for what folks want to watch and get to watch, then now you can, I don't know, apply different criteria. I think I do go for multiple versions of things. Like I was finally finishing watching a show that I had gotten halfway through and then had to pause for months. I had to pause this show for months because the dramatic and then also humorous moments kept making me not breathe, and I need to breathe to live, so I had to stop that. And I guess yesterday or whatever, I just woke up and I was like, maybe I'm ready to not breathe again. Hello, Freddy. Is that the bite? Is that the bite of 87? God, it might be. We can get just a little bit of frames. Oh my gosh, the the way the Freddy head fully rotates, and then what his hand is like going nice. Going along with that stuff, that was fully a Markiplier in there. Oh, it was Cat. Oh, there was Cat, but that is a great idea. It's making me want to draw more, I don't know, animals in situations. I turned you into a dog. I'm sorry, Cat. I turned you into a dog. Animals in situations, though. Yeah, we could draw, I don't know, Owl House character. Oh, it's always fun to draw Luminicus. And then I think I'm gonna draw like a frog in a hat. Yeah, that's always an option. They don't tell you that about life and about growing up, but you personally could draw a frog in a hat at any time. And then maybe your day's better. Oh, explosion. Ooh. I love how the use of white and then just turning everything into outlines is a very valid way to make things explode. Yeah, and then what was all this? I got the second frame and tried to turn it into faces. And then in my head, am I making a scale of LGBT representation and how to find it? Like, I would put. so they're just kind of pulsing at each other. Wow, what sort of gay representation is this? The way in which you are the elements and you just kind of pulse at each other. Okay, I think. Okay. Like these things can be done with 3 people. When you try to start, it recommends 4 people. I think I just wanna check for like a minute if anyone lost connection, and in that case I will talk. I guess I'll be talking for like 1 minute. See if hey, hi. I do just try to check if it was lost connection or if it's genuinely time to go. If it is time to go, then proper goodbyes. Okay, have to wind down early. Okay, thank you for joining and gracing us with incredible muscles. Thank you. Wow. Okay, we've gotten in here with 2 peoples. Grace. Okay, proper goodbyes to you, Hegpie, and thank you for joining in, and have a good rest. Coughing to death. Okay. Grace, your computer has finally worked. Oh, okay, you disconnected. Okay, I wasn't sure how much leaving was going on. I guess let's do let's do more of the turns then, and then it's more of the animations, I suppose. But then that's more things. Also, I love the username Goblin Dance. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if we can make a motion. I'm thinking of a frog in a hat. Well, specifically, I'm thinking of a frog in a waistcoat, and then the proper Heg goodbye, and then, I'm still gonna hang out in the chat for a tiny bit, but the chocolate shop waits for me tomorrow morning, so I can't pull an all-nighter. Whoa, I know some slight Hegpie lore of working in a candy store. Okay, that rhymed as if I'm some sort of fortune teller. Frog in waistcoat. Okay, somebody drew the proper sort of fellow, right? Wow, I completely recommend looking up frog in waistcoat at any time. But full sentence, good luck at chocolate shop. In terms of Hegpie lore, I thought it was like in the past tense, but it's keep chocolating on, keep chocolating on. That's that's incredible. That's awesome. The deepest lore of Peggy Star. Rhyming indeed. Let's figure out how to make a frog. You know, the funny thing about like old furries, and in this case a froggy. Old furries who are sometimes a froggy. Okay. they really for real drew a realistic wow. And then for a mouth, I guess I'll just give you a mouth like that. Yep. And as a frog, you might you might have a spoon. Am I going to give you clothes? Maybe. Okay, I still work there now and then, especially on holidays. I'm paid in aesthetics. What? And also money. Okay, good. Because I'm like, no, not unpaid internship at the chocolate store. This is simply brutal. Like a brutal noodle. Let's mix the food. Let's mix the food. Perhaps even the chocolate store things. There we go. Everything is colored green. That's not really what I meant to do. Okay, so it's gonna mix. Mix because you're a frog and you are cooking, and you know this is the classic frog body shape when you are just sort of a cloaked figure. Oh no, okay, so yeah, I guess I'll vary up that sort of thing, and as a frog you might have an incredible puffy hat of the chef variety. There you go, frog in a hat. It's like Ratatouille, but better. That's what I'm known for, Pixar movie idea, but even more classic and vivid. Oh, you want the frog as a coworker at the chocolate shop? It's a frog in a waistcoat or any sort of idea like that is very, very charming to me, but also the idea of a man-sized frog. Their mouths are so large, and so it's discrimination surely, but I would get so worried about a frog the size of a person eating me with its massive mouth. But you know, you just gotta trust, and you just gotta be okay with your coworkers. And then to Cousin Jerry, how'd you know what he looked like? You know, my incredible art skills of drawing anything named Jerry, for sure. Woo! Hello, Loose Nose has left ear. Hello to you. How you doing today? Here we are on a Friday. What? My face feels weird. and then Grace is saying I not of no. And then tell your cousin I like his frog hat. Fun. And then Frogman, he got bit by a frog. Excellent ideas. Loose Nose has left ear. I suppose that is how a frogman is created. You get bit by a frog. You think it's not bad at first. You think nothing could possibly happen to you. But then, you turn into a really big frog. And then, where is these? Froggy 3. I guess I'll just draw the faces that I'm seeing in here, 'cause that's all you can do. Okay. Do. Whose nose head is left ear? I must know. Where is the right one? You know, that could be like a couples or besties pair of usernames. You each be somebody's ear. Ooh. So let's turn this into a face. Let's turn this into a face. Except there seems to be an actual mouth. And so let's turn this other thing into a mustache naturally because... Wait. Okay, let's turn it into a beard because I have fully forgotten where a mustache goes on the face and I almost put it on your chin. That's okay. You don't have to be all chinned up. But oh, I guess in the tradition of starting a sentence and then sort of finishing it and then not quite finishing it. Okay, let's get some teeth. Get some teeth, of course. At any time in your life, you might get a little bit of teeth. And then you're the tooth fairy. That's how it works. If you get more teeth and you don't lose them, you gotta become a tooth fairy. I'm full of all kinds of lore. Yep, all kinds of lore on fairies and various things. And I started watching a show that I put on hold for months, and that is A Court of Fae and Flowers. And and I don't know, I think in trying to create an axis of gay representation, like, so I guess Owl House is like on the most wholesome side of things, I think. Most wholesome. And then I would have to put that and Heartstopper, which is a comic and then became a show, and then after one of my favorite comics, Heartstopper, became a show, a Netflix show, I had to go through the absolute agony, the absolute pain of seeing people calling it boring. That is fine. It's fine. It's fine if you're not into the, I don't know, relationship development, slice of life, very simple sorts of things. But damn it, when I read the comic and it was like, I don't know, dealing with doubt and then feelings of self-worth and then all of that sort of thing, it's just so much my jam. And I do combust a little when I hold something in high regard, and then I have to look, I don't know, random internet posts in the face and then see them call it overrated. It's a pain. Oh, hey, hello Lumity, meet Luz Nocedo's left ear. There's various things going on. Still haven't gotten to season 2. Is it any good? That's me as well, honestly. I also have not gotten to season 2. Yeah, I guess I just stay as a mainly comic enjoyer. All I know is that watching season 1 of Heartstopper. Okay, and then what is this? What do I draw? Perhaps just several swirls. Yeah, let's just continue the swirls. Let's just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. There's emotion. There is emotion. Perhaps, dare we say, at your front door, there is emotion. Dare we say? Okay, there we go. And then haven't been here for a while. Had so much work. Ooh, I hope the work goes easy on you, Lumity. I hope you're doing okay these days. It's a stressful time. I don't know, I got just a massive headache out of nowhere yesterday, and then I woke up today and it was still there. So lately I'm feeling like a visitor to the state of capacitated. I'm feeling somewhat incapacitated. And that is a full word which I have butchered in ways. Okay, and the sun is here. The sun is here, I believe. In honor of previous Gartic Phone streams, I really must draw somebody holding a gun. And then, hi, Lumity, I'ma be real. I 100% thought Luz's left ear was you with a changed name. Oh my gosh. Showing up 2 at once to beat the allegations of being the same person. Wow. Okay, so let's draw, dare we say, let's draw gun. Let's draw a gun and lean all the way back. And how much shoulder do you have? It's like I almost want to insert like anatomy sometimes. Insert anatomy. Because it really, I don't know, really adds something. Really does add something to these drawings. At the same time, I'm not nearly at the point where I can freestyle. Remember what's going on. Yeah, just gotta hold out. Just gotta develop skill and be in there. And then, wait, or lose no set of 4. You guys do not make it easy. Several Owl House themed names have come through this this stream, just having a good time, having an excellent time. Okay, we get some shades just like that, because you're so cool, as you. Action hero movie the sun. Goodbye to you, lose no setas left here. I'm gonna go to sleep and listen to Little Miss Perfect. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Frogman Moody. Goodbye. Oh my gosh. Have a good sleep. Have a gay and wonderful dreams, I suppose. There we go. That's what that's Little Miss Perfect for you. Okay, so let's get some bangs in here and some get some of this in here. There we go. We say goodbye to lose no setas left ear, which honestly sounds like something that would happen to lose in a fight. Like she would have to say goodbye to her ear. You know, that's I don't usually see that kind of injury happen to main characters. But at the same time, that it would be sort of interesting to see that explored. Okay, and so what sort of person is here? You're just really truly gunning it. Pew pew. Yep, okay, and then the most important part of this drawing is that the sun, and then I really like your art, Charo. When's a better time to get some knowledge than the college? I suppose there's a whole college of knowledge to be had. Oh, flashbacks to the Promised Neverland. Oh my gosh, someone loses an ear in the Promised Neverland. Because like it. I don't know, I feel like I see arm loss just a little more often. Just a little tiny bit more often. And then also, in this round we are repeating some of the drawings that we already started. So is this one that I started? I don't know. Like, would we have gone full circle around here? I do not know. Okay, so there we go. There's the sun, and I think we'll draw a tree. We'll draw a tree that is also getting bended around a little. There we go. The tree. And the sun. But does that look enough like a sun? You know what? Let's put other triangles so it's very clearly the sun. There we go. And so I'll read in the chat. The main character lost their ear, cut it off themselves in the first season. Whoa. Wow. For some reason, I when I hear stuff about the Promised Neverland now and then, hello frog. Ooh. Oh, I think you're coughing into your food. You're coughing into your food as a frog. Oh, I'm so sorry you came to work sick because you're such a hard worker, but that doesn't really help anybody. You gotta stay home from work instead of coming to work sick, or else you'll spread your diseases right into the stew. And you tried to work hard, but there's nothing you can do. Oh no. Very, 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 very dramatic. Okay. So let's like fully frog it up. Yeah, I think it's such a huge sneeze that your little frog legs are like going outward. I think your little frog legs are going outward, and there's your frog toes. Wow. That's just a classic thing. And then I think I gave you actual hands or something. You know what? I'm not sure. So let's just assume that there's some kind of an arm, perhaps a paw, some kind of an arm, perhaps a paw there. And then Heck Pie saying, all right, folks, hope each of you has just the loveliest weekend. Be, buy, sell chocolates, do crimes and lie, Heggy out. Be, buy, sell chocolates. That's, I love having a candy-themed version of BA do crimes. But good rest to you, and good luck with the chocolates. I hope no frog sneezes happen to you. Ooh, that's a very specific thing that could possibly happen, but you've just got to rest assured that it shall not. Okay, so full on fire is here. Fires and wishes of good rest. Those you would think that they would not go together, but they shall indeed go together as we fully sneeze into the pot. That's, that could potentially be a very chaotic cooking tutorial. Just have everything go wrong. Just fully sneeze into the pot. There we go. Goodbyes to the Heggy Fresh, the freshest of Heggies, as we make cooking themed things. And it's very thematic indeed. What will I ever finish the thought about a scale of gay media from Owl House and Heartstopper on the one side of the scale, and then what's on the other side of the scale? Well, I mean, this would be from secondhand information. Okay, secondhand information, thinking about that, and then we also make this frog cry, because you ever sneeze so hard you cry? Yeah, that's what's going on here. Boom, pachoom! Your hat is being fled away, and then let's put some other sneeze up in here. Okay. From secondhand information, I think the other side of like less wholesome, but I'm still glad it exists, because somebody out in the world wants drama from their gay characters, wants just non-stop drama. And so I've heard, like, okay, secondhand information that's what Interview with a Vampire is like. That's what goes on in Interview with a Vampire. Okay, is this coherent? I guess I'll just write big sneeze. Big, actually explosion. There we go. With the notes. Big explosion. Yeah, Interview with a Vampire. So that's a show where vampires not people, they are having their messy get together, but also divorce or something. It's strange to describe this only from secondhand fandom information, but there's so many shows that rest in my head like that, where I only have secondhand information. I think Five Nights at Freddy is one of those things where I only have secondhand information. There's some kind of child in Five Nights at Freddy, and that child is in salad form, in a meat, inside that puppet. That's a little bit nasty. That's a little bit nasty and nasty. And I'm drawing somebody having a hella vape. Okay, so let's. What does an inhale look like? Well, that's for me to figure out. Okay, there you go. There's what's the what about? Okay, I'm assuming that there is this sort of orangey sort of nose. Honestly, a nose shape that is a bit like Asiatic dragons, I think. Okay, there you go. Asiatic dragon, hella vape. Okay, and then your Okay. The Five Night Freddy secondhand info. Is there not a completely mincemeat child inside a puppet? Of course, there's a chance that I'm asking about this and you don't know Five Night Freddy either. And so then we're creating third-hand information as we suck in an absolutely huge vape. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, okay. So I did hear correctly. Even if I've said it in a strange way, there is a child in there, and they're just like pulled pork. They're like if a child was like a pulled pork or something. Oh, gross. Oh no. Oh, bad. And then I think that's who you're talking about. They have names. Okay, that is the funny thing about secondhand information. Sometimes I know when somebody has a name, and sometimes I don't know when somebody has a name. Okay, somebody is named Cassidy. I knew that somebody, maybe the main character of the upcoming movie, is called Michael Afton, and he's a silly boy, maybe. It's very tough to tell. It's very tough to tell and go through the world with only secondhand information. But you know, that's how life goes sometimes. They have names. Okay, like I should figure, I should reason that they have names, but but when I don't know the names, that's as good as no names. Okay, Michael is William Afton's oldest son. Okay, so there's some sons going on, and then a guy is like purple. It's there's that saying, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance might not always be bliss. Sometimes ignorance is just ignorance, and it's tough to watch. But you know what? Perhaps for sillies, perhaps for guessing games and not knowing things, and drawing a huge vape. Okay, so what? Wait, I think that I wanted there to be a hamburger. Ooh, that's something I can add. Right, we can add things. We can add things to these at any time that we want. And I can add if I really want a hamburger. Yes. Okay, William Afton is purple guy later on. Okay, cool stuff. Or perhaps sinister stuff. Perhaps dangerous stuff. This huge hamburger is getting vaped right into this fire demon, and that's just life. That's just life. When you really inhale that thing. Okay, inhale the burger. There you go. Burger. Okay, so William Afton, a purple guy, murdered Cassidy and like 5 other kids, maybe more. Woo! Ooh! That's honestly, it is really funny to see what things are intended to be for kids and stuff, and then what things like stories end up having the largest kid following. Because I know that a bunch of young people, is this UFO? Maybe let's really put it in here. Let's really and then draw it as close to the previous frames that I possibly can. Let's draw it as close to the previous frames as I possibly can. But yeah, it's really funny to me to see what people intend for a children, and then what a children actually like. You know, the most popular young people thing is story about there is a bear and then 5 dead kids, and then that's really traditional. Like fairy tales used to be super dark and stuff. Like I guess it's sort of, some of these are gross to consider, but then in some versions of Cinderella, the evil stepsisters, they cut off part of their foot to fit it into the glass slipper. That's pretty dark, and that's a story that was told to kids, and then somewhere along the line people got away from that a little bit. Oh, hey, hi Crystal Palm. Hi to you. Here we are in a Gartic Phone. Link in the description if you'd like to join the next round. Here we have a little a little alien, and and you know what? Hopefully I have drawn it close enough to the previous frame that it totally makes sense. But hello to you, Crystal Palm. How are you doing? Here we are talking about Five Nights at Freddy, and then I guess I am talking about various fairy tales that are sort of related to it, and and have we turned the sun into a black hole in this animation? You know, it's tough to tell. It's tough to tell indeed. Little alien, you're getting sucked up into an unidentified flying object. But, I mean, if you're an alien, then you should probably identify it. There we go. It's good to draw a little happy face on things as you get turned into an alien. And then Brothers Grimm stories are fun, right? And I think that I got into a full-on book of particularly grim stories without knowing what I was getting into one time. And there was just, I don't know, one of them was like particularly not whimsical at all. It was set in sort of, a medieval fantasy-ish sort of setting. But then it was one that I had never heard of because I guess Disney and stuff thought that it was not marketable enough to, I don't know, recreate. And that's honestly completely understandable because the story that I'm talking about is called Bluebeard, and it's just a guy. It's just a story of some guy, and his beard is blue, and I guess he's like rich or something, and so this youngest sister in a family is like, okay, I don't want to marry him because his beard is blue and I'm not into that freaky shit. And so she decides to marry him for her family's sake, and he turns out to be like a little bit kind and stuff, but then tells her, you've got a key to every single room in the house. Except for this spooky closet, of course. Of course he's got a spooky closet, because this isn't a normal story, it's a story with a spooky closet in it. And he, and so it's good for a while. But then I think maybe the story, well, not the story is good, but her situation. The situation of the girl getting married off to somebody who she doesn't want to marry is like neutral for a while, but she just keeps thinking about that room that she's not supposed to go into, and naturally goes in there one day, and I think she finds like 5 or something of his previous wives who like all successively looked in there, and naturally he catches her looking in there. Oh no, very spooky, heart attack. She runs out of there and then goes to her older brothers, and then she's like, older brothers, kill him, and then they do, and that's a happy ending, I guess. Which I suppose maybe the lesson, if there's a lesson, is that if your husband has several dead bodies in his closet, kill him immediately. So I can understand why Disney made Encanto instead of doing that. Oh my god, yeah, XD, fun type of thing. Here we have a very sneezing frog. This stuff is going cool. The Grace 10, you never played this before, but yeah, you're doing a great job. I think got some cool ideas. What did I miss in the chat? Crystal Palm being like Cinderella is my favorite, mainly because at the end Cinderella makes her bird friends peck her stepsister's eyes out. Ooh, ooh. It's a gory topic sort of a stream, I suppose, as we draw somebody shooting at the sun. Ooh, I think you won against the sun. But yeah, point of all this being that stories for kids and stuff used to be way darker. Okay, well this I think I absolutely did not help with the alien at the end there. I did not help with the alien. No, I was very sorry. But that one, I don't know, series of images turned out pretty good in the end. And this turns into a face in the middle. Yeah, stories for kids used to be way darker, and so I am not sure. I don't know. It is strange to see what people predict and like deem safe for a kid to see versus hello burger versus what they are actually into in the end, which is Five Nights at Freddy horror, and then the Little Red Riding Hood one is extra dark. I've heard of stories of Little Red Riding Hood where they have to like bust out of that wolf or something, or maybe they just died in the end or something. Okay, end of the round. Crystal Palm, I don't know if you feel like joining, but if you do, the link is in the description, and then I know there's like a delay between these things, when it starts and when it is, so in the between me saying this, so I guess I'll just wait a minute just in case. The Little Red Riding Hood is extra dark. I'm like trying to remember what's the darkest Little Red Riding Hood story that I know about yet. I mean, well, okay. The Crystal Palm is here, and there we go. It's everybody gets to draw 2 frames. Everybody drawing 2 frames, and then it's on slow mode. So I guess there is like a little bit of time to chat. Theoretically, I'm chatting with me whole entire mouth. Okay, so what sort of creature do I want to draw now? Fairy tale chicken, perhaps? Fairy tale chicken. Fairy tale hen. Yeah, the hen. Oh yeah, that's the story that I'm thinking about. There was a story of a little red hen. Yep. And wow, am I literally looking up illustrations that I remember from some far off time? Perhaps. And then the Red Riding Hood one is just way too much. Definitely. I've seen like a modern, darker retelling on a Red Riding Hood, and that's, I don't know, that's always, it's like with modern retellings, it's always tough to tell whether they're gonna do it right or they're just gonna be dark for the sake of being dark. But the one that I'm thinking of, I don't know, it was supposed to be like a fairy tale gone supernaturally wrong, but it like canonically exists as a fairy tale. And so, well, okay, that's a sequence of words that doesn't make much sense unless I explain it or something. Okay, let's get a cute little apron in here. In fact, maybe it's a little blue apron for a little brown hen. There we go. Okay, little apron and some frills. Yeah, yep, you can have some frills because your outfit is so nice. But yeah, the darker modern retelling of Little Red Riding Hood that's like in my head right now, it's like the wolf shows up and is aware that they're in a story, and so it's like fighting. I don't know, the wolf and Little Red Riding Hood are like fighting against fate for a little while there. And basically, I don't know, the main image in my head is that Little Red Riding Hood comes over to her grandma's house and finds that the big bad wolf is there and has eaten her grandma, naturally. And tell me if I am ever getting too spooky, and you would like me to change the topic, because as always with these sorts of streams, you may control the topic to the best of your ability and suggest other things. But yeah, she finds that the wolf has already eaten her grandma, and then just sort of stares at the wolf for a while, and the wolf says to her, because the wolf is talking, "This is how all things end. You have to eat me to survive next. You have to pick up this woodsman's axe and take my life next, little girl." And that is obviously, that's not how the typical story goes, because, I mean, people came up with these fairy tales when, I don't know, when they had to worry about getting killed by a wolf for real. And so I don't think that they would have liked that. I don't think that it would have been very popular on like medieval YouTube. Sure, medieval YouTube. Okay, let's have a little eye and little things like this, and a little wing full of a little plate of a little thing. I think that you have perhaps a bread and perhaps a little chick. Yep, a little chick. Yep, there you go. Several little chickens. There we go. And then Happily Never After. Is that the movie you're referring to? Oh, I have not seen that, although that would be a great take on it. And oh, hey. Oh, hello again, Leviathan Fillet. Is insomnia upon you? Oh my goodness, Leviathan. Have I seen multiple memes? Why is that always what I think of when you're just but I've got to appreciate every meme, even if we are in the Gartic Phone currently. But hello to you. How are you feeling? Honestly, going back and forth between these, this is probably okay. It looks kind of like some sort of bisexual flag to me, but it could be monster energy. It could be a monster energy, and in fact, since I'm drawing it, it really could be. So, do I just put a hand in there? I suppose so. But hello, how are you doing? We're talking about dark fairy tales now, and how fairy tales used to be darker, and how I've seen a modern retelling. Okay, so the modern retelling that's on my mind, I feel like all that's on my mind lately is fully just Dungeons and Dragons podcast. So yeah, this modern retelling of Little Red Riding Hood, where she meets the wolf in her grandmother's house, and the wolf tells her to kill it because that is how all things must end, and then she refuses for a moment, refuses for like 3 straight days, and just sits there only staring at the wolf in a strange frozen moment of time as days pass, and the situation is wrong, and it just continues being wrong. And then she eventually does, just as a little girl, crack open that wolf, like cracking open a can of Mountain Dew. She eats them brains, and then tired, if anything, but what can I do? Tiredness upon you, indeed. I mean, it makes me want to think of tiredness tips. Maybe going on a 5-kilometer run. But that also sounds like it would hurt. So that is understandable why someone might not want to do that, especially if you're like slightly sleepy and just want to get more sleepy. Ooh. But yeah, I don't have I may not have the best advice, and in fact I only have a story of a Little Red Riding Hood being consumed by animalistic hunger and consuming a wolf and turning into a type of werewolf, Little Red Riding Hood, which is honestly an absolutely radical character concept, and I don't know, I like that idea, but also it's a little spooky to think so. 5-kilometer run. It's cold outside, it's raining, and it's fully midnight morning. Someone's message appeared and then disappeared super fast. Do people delete their own messages? But oh, hola, soy Dora from Rain Michael Jackson fan. Well, hello, hello to you, soy Dora. That's not the right conjugation of that sentence. But hello, and I hope you're doing well. And I don't know. I guess I'll just write a note. Grab. And then what else gets in here? Probably I'll just turn this other thing into a bit of a puddle. There we go. Purple and the blue and so yeah, I did think that modern retelling was kind of neat for the sake of well, now we've got bisexual puddle or something. Well, it's all unoriented. It's all unoriented. I did think that modern retelling of Little Red Riding Hood was very interesting because it turned into a story about death. Okay, I fully run out of time, and then Leviathan Fillet saying, yeah, maybe I'll just give sleeping another shot. Farewell. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. And so I can give you the luck. Good luck sleeping. And then, oh, full on Spanishes in here. I wish I could be more multilingual. It takes a lot of work. To be multilingual. Okay, what sort of... Is this a sort of doggy? Is this a doggy? A boggy? A little freaking doggy? Perhaps it's all of those things. So let's just draw this fellow, and does it have ears or some such like that? Ears or something like that. So let's put a smile. Let's put a smile first of all in here. Oh, I think well now it's been a gazillion minutes since I started trying to talk about creating a scale of, I don't know, fictional of gay romances in stories from a scale of wholesome on the Lumity end of things to dramatic as hell on the interview with a vampire sort of things. And I'm like, okay, I started resumed watching something that was giving me heart attacks. A show called A Court of Fae and Flowers, and and so it's turning out that, like, I thought that there was I thought that there was like only one straight couple in that show, just like only one out of the main cast. But then I had fully like misread the stuff. I had fully misread that the one person in the so-called straight couple was she-theying around. She-they some sort of non-binarying around. And so there's just every single person in that cast, therefore, ends up being some sort of rainbow mafia, and it's just I don't know, just a fun time. But then as I'm trying to like rank that against other things that I know about, it's like they are all being dramatic as hell. I think somebody is doing like the male version of a seductress and just man-whoring it up. Is there an Among Us who is a duckling in here? That's always a question that I have about drawings that I'm doing. Is there an Among Us duckling? And is this dog, I think I've interpreted this dog to have some very flowery ears indeed. Okay, and I've got to remember that there is a duckling among us, dare I say. Okay, duckling, there you go. And it's just like that. Yeah, so I don't know. So now I'm trying to rank shows based on how dramatic they are. No, based on what you would go to them for. Like you would go to Heartstopper as a show. You would go there, I think, at least, okay, I would go there if I just want to have the biggest smile and just feel happy and just be, I don't know, injected with joy or something. Like I read the comic for that too. It's like they have some emotional moments. They have some trials and tribulations. Wow, where is this dog going? I've just been drawing and I don't know where this dog is going. Okay, Heartstopper. In Heartstopper, they have some trials and tribulations and drama, but I think they come out stronger and just in love, and then my heart is full, and then I'm strong for the entire day. And then the relationships in this other show that I'm watching, Court of Fey and Flowers, just they are funny, but then they are also the ones that are like less on the funny side and more on the sincere side. And are we in a forest? Are we in a haunted forest? Right, I forgot that we could possibly draw Halloween stuff. You know what? If I see an opportunity for something, you know what? Maybe the opportunity is here to insert a spooky flying. Okay, and then I'll actually move all of these trees over just a little bit to create an illusion of motion. There we go. Move them all over one space. There we go. And then I'll expose our girl to the spooky flying jack-o'-lantern. That's just something that happens sometimes in the woods. That's if you've ever been a scout, then you might notice that they tell you immediately that to watch out for the floaty, spooky jack-o'-lantern skull that makes all the leaves grow back on all the trees. There we go. Every single tree is moved over. And you know what? I'm glad that it's not even taking that long to do. But yeah, I guess even though it makes me smile a lot as I try to rank these various things, I do have to put the one I'm watching as like less wholesome than Lumity. But then if I put Lumity as part of the ranking scale, then a ton of things are less wholesome because they're the most wholesome and just the greatest and all of these things. Okay, what other, I don't know, if I'm trying to like rank relationships, what level of rankery? I don't know. What level of, okay, let's just stop ranking and insert the evil jack-o'-lantern very quickly because we're taking care of business, and the business happens to be that a jack-o'-lantern scares you through the woods. So let's let's just put that out there. You know what? This might be too detailed. This might be way too detailed, but we are on slow mode, so we'll just take it as it goes, as you scare whoever this is. And I'm trying to like remember what shape of a person was underneath all of these trees that I've drawn. And you just kind of do your best for that kind of thing. And then I'm like trying to like frame, okay, other most popular gay ships as like, okay, I guess there's like there's absolutely a scale, but then there's like various qualities that go on in there too. Wow, okay. In my head, I have to be ranking Catradora in here too. They get to be less wholesome than Lumity due to all of the multiple murder attempts. You know, that'll bring you down a little bit to all the murder attempts. But as I rank them against like other things, they do have, Catradora in the end has more moments just being together. Okay, let's draw a very scared face, and then let's draw a jack-o'-lantern. Woo! Draw a jack-o'-lantern. Ooh, jack-o'-lantern. Catradora has more like domestic-ish moments together. Then these characters that I'm rooting for in this show, a Court of Fey and Flowers and Silva. Well, now that messes up my ranking, and I'm like fully the only person wondering about this ranking. Fully the only person wondering these things as I try to draw a very scared person in the woods. There you go. Very scared person in the woods, and your head is a triangle. Do 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 do. There you go. Whoa. Yeah, them chickens be eating a bread. Dare I say. Is something else eating the chickens? Maybe. Wait, did the mama hen fully dunk the bread? Okay, very hilarious in here. I don't know if my ranking has come out anywhere near coherent. Yeah, you'd have to rank by drama levels, wholesomeness levels, and then maybe slice of life levels, because as I try to like conceptualize what a Court of Fey and Flowers is in terms of representations, as I try to rank that, okay, and do I draw this big chicken just Duncan? Yeah, I think we've just got a dunk. Okay, so your body is now up here as we figure out how the dunk works, and you're in some sort of a chicken dress, because that's the sort of reference image that I found based on you, chicken, and you've just got to continually dunk. Wow. And so that was a reason why I had to pause Court of Fey and Flowers for full-on months at a time. Literally no one is wondering this. Yeah, anybody bring up a topic suggestion if you got something else on your mind, because otherwise I guess my brain is just on this and just fully going with it until perhaps the end of time. No, I mean, I will think of other things, because here we are in the last round. I'll think of other things as topics and whatever, to just, I don't know, blather about, topics to blather about as I as the stream finishes up and I draw this really Dunkin' chicken. really Dunkin' chicken. There you go again. And and is it the spookiest bird? Yes, perhaps. At any time as well. And that's a rule of animation. At any time, the shades can appear. The shades can appear. And really, really dunk those chickies up. There we go. You're getting dunked. You're getting dunked up. And and at least one of these chickens has to succeed on eating this thing. But I'm thinking the other one is gonna fail. I'm thinking the other one fails to eat. And then it's just a full-on thing like this. I've turned you into a yellow crocodile. And you're having a cough. And meanwhile, the other one, I did not mean to kill these birds. I didn't mean to kill these birds when I started drawing them at first. But, that's life. You get a little killed. And then you've eaten this thing, and then hopefully that's evident enough. There we go. As we draw this chicken, how do I convey that the chicken has eaten? The chicken has eaten, and then something else is lurking. Something else is lurking darkly. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's lurking darkly, but something's looking at them. There we go. Something's looking at them. Have I made myself slightly dizzy in the course of all this? Maybe. Gotta be drinking water, gotta be hydrating. I have never seen a chicken this cool. I've never seen a chicken this cool before. Although some chickens are pretty cool. Silky chicken is pretty cool. There we go. But does a silky chicken wear tiny sunglasses? Well, that's a matter of preference. And dare we say taste. Wow, here we are in the last round. R.I.P. from Grace D10. Yep, I fully, they didn't make it. And then some sort of energy drink has been perhaps, crushed a little bit. So where do we go from there? Perhaps just letting it out of your hand. And then, there'll be 2 frames after this, right? Well, hopefully I will create something that is very easy to follow. Okay, so we get the thumb in here, looking at my own hand to draw my own hand from a reference, but I need to use my own hand to hit Control-Z so I can have an undo button and erase things immediately. And, okay, wow. Oh no. Oh god. Oh hell. Okay. That's always something that can follow. Oh god, oh no, oh hell. Just progression, just stages of being okay with something. What's the last thing in my head that a court of fae and flowers is, I don't know, just super casually. It is the type of fictional world where nobody has to say they're gay, kind of like the Owl House. They just exist. Ultimate casually. However, they also whether or not, okay, yeah, I don't know if you go in there for a happy ending. I mean, I guess I'm finishing that show. So I will find out. Energies have suddenly depleted. Not gonna finish the last frame, sorry. Thank you for joining in, Froggy3. Thanks for joining in for this thing. It's been great having you. It's been great seeing your drawings. Here we go with this stuff as I try to draw the final hand. And then how much hand is here? Just several hand. Do 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 do. Sure. I'm looking at the hand, and it just looks like this. And then, sure, there's just all of this stuff. There's just all of this stuff on the hand. Oh, you're not leaving yet? Right, there is a difference. There is a difference between being in the chat and being in the draw. Well, thank you either way. There's all of these things. Did I finish my sentence? Maybe. That is just, yeah, not the same energy boost. Is that something I would want to put in my ranking? In my rankings? You know, some things like ultimate wholesomeness, heartstopper, they just are this energy boost to me, just this complete wholesomeness. But then the I don't know, Court of Fey and Flowers makes me laugh a lot, but also oh yeah, the tension involved in, like, they are fully doing their own soap opera thing. It is kind of a classic cheesy soap opera, of the kind that has always existed and always been so straight, but they I don't know, they Rainbow Mafia, they Rainbow Alliance up in there, everyone casually LGBTs. Is that the sentence that I was trying to say? Maybe it was, as we finish up this last round and try to drip some sorts of fluids, because something has been completely pulverized. I'm not actually sure what has been completely pulverized, only that there is a hand and several tombstones. There we go, several tombstones, and perhaps it says R.I.P., and perhaps it says R.I.P. on more than one. R.I.P. There we go. And all of your hands are there, and all of your things are there, and that's how it goes. Okay, very soap opera. Okay, I'm hoping that show that I'm watching will have happy ending, but who knows? Okay, and then, oh my gosh. Okay, so we're already like 2 hours in, and the round is, I don't know, almost over. But the topic suggestion from King Hijinks was, what is your favorite robot character? And that is why I drew 1-1 at the beginning, because you said that was one of your favorites. And also Metaton. Oh, I mean, the thing about a robot character is this Among Us. The thing about a robot character is that in any story, in any media, love wins. Okay, love wins, but also a character is automatically interesting to me if they are a robot. It's just, I think it is a weakness that I have. Just a weakness that I have. I don't know, does anyone else have like a favorite character archetype? I don't know, could be a vampire, could be an elf, could be witches perhaps, where anytime they appear, you're like, that is my jam, and that is my jelly. For me, that's robot characters, and I think, I mean, the way that I like these types of stories nowadays, it's because, I mean, oftentimes there's this, it turns into a story of something that was, it's so funny every time I draw a little big old cheesy smoochy kiss. So a robot story is often one that they're often made in the shape or the form of a person, but they are not a person, and they have to figure out what this means for them. They have to decide whether to lean into that or try to be more of a person. And so this, I don't know, inherent conflict is there. And then for even the non-humanoid ones, if they are a robot who is a character, then they might not be in the shape of a person, but they still have human traits, like what, GLaDOS from Portal and such. Wait, is this Plankton SpongeBob? I don't know, but all you can do all you can do is draw a little smooch. Smooch. There you go. And there's hearts, and do you have eyes? Maybe you do. And then we got some types of characters that we like. Murder drones is just robots, and then goblins are a favorite character type, and elves. Froggy 3, yeah, that's some insight sort of things. My childhood friend really into elves. I think I used to be into elves, but then got less into elves. Elves can be a very interesting sort of thing. on a scale of elves to goblins, you know what? Let's add some motion. Let's add some motion that there is a little bit of a hand. That there is a little bit of a hand in here. Perhaps pushing then. Oh, goodbye to you, Froggy 3, as we go into the last rounds. And here's a little hand. Here's a little hand. There we go. And the hearts are here. This is, you know what? I'm not sure what this looks like or is supposed to look like. Maybe I can make a pumpkin appear, but then I don't know. I kind of want things to have some sense of motion going on. And then on a scale of goblins to elves, I'd say humans are in the exact in between of both. Honestly, fun to think about. Fun. Yeah, elves, goblins, something in the middle. Is it a human? Yeah, quite possibly. I think you're right. I think you're right about that. Have I given myself a sore throat? Maybe. Yeah, but a favorite robot character, of course, Mettaton is gonna be in there. And then, in looking for stories of somebody being human or intended to be human in some way, whether that's body-wise or having a personality that interacts with a human, because honestly the act of giving a robot a personality is just transformative already. Because you think of your phone, you think of your phone or an Alexa or whatever, and it does not have a personality. And so if you give it a personality, it has this element of humanity, and that is, to me, the same sort of story as being made in the image of a human and having to figure out what that means. And I think as a kid, I really started being into robot stories because, hello explosion, well, I'm the very last frame for this, so I get to decide what's going on. In fact, we've got time. We're in slow mode on this last frame and this last round before end of the stream. We've got time for me to look up a frog. And I can decide. Frog. Hello, frog. I can decide what's going on. Oh, well, hello, Froggy 3. You've come back to me saying hello, frog, several times in a row because I'm attempting to insert this. This is gray. Am I colorblind? I've accidentally chosen the color gray. Well, I mean, I can tell that it is the color gray. So first of all, you gotta draw a little lump. And second of all, you gotta draw another little lump. Because that's, frogs are 3D like that. And then you draw the little booty. Yep, that's a classic frog quality, having a little booty. And then am I talking about, wow, he's got frog hands. Am I talking about what makes a favorite robot character for me? Oh, hello, several dap emojis in a row in the chat. Okay. Wow, a frog leg is super folded. Super folded. There we go. There we go. There's your other leg as a noble and excellent frog. And I actually do want to continue the last drawing and have some, purple scribbles in there. Okay, just all kinds of scribbles. And pink. And dare we say gray. And dare we say green. I hope I've gotten all of the colors then, as we scribble away, and and cause this frog to pop into existence. There we go. there we go. And some brown scribbles, I believe, as we go about all this, and then we will finish that off with a very magnificent bunch of things. And okay, robot characters. WEBTOON is definitely a favorite. I think I tried to draw WEBTOON Undertale like quite a few times, and then do you use thumbs to type? General question. Lately I type a lot on my phone, and that's basically all thumbs. So yes, but then on a keyboard as well. Thumbs, I use them for the keyboard. Keybar, spacebar. Wow, cool. Fully forgot several words in there. But yeah, for the spacebar. And let's get this. Yeah, this sort of. Actually, let's not break it up as much. Let's just go like this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it kicked me out. Oh my goodness, kicked out for the last bit of the last round. My apologies, Grace. But thank you for being here, and thank you for playing with us and animating things. And here we have the very last round, and we shall see how all of these turned out before the various kicking outs and tirednesses. And here is this frog. Is that a good transition from the last one? Well, I mean, it's got a frog in it, so it's automatically a little bit better than if I didn't have a frog. All right, there we go. The very last round. Thank you guys for, I'm fully burping into the microphone, but thank you guys for being here. Let's see how it all turned out. We have a chicken. Do I keep talking about robot characters? Yes, surely. I love cheese. That's wonderful. Oh my gosh. Here's all of these chickens. Okay, and then I got to it after this frame. Oh, wow. They had just caught it. I killed that thing a little bit soon. Oh, very interesting. Favorite robot characters. Strangely enough, according to my criteria of okay, wow, this chicken Duncan. Whoa, okay, this chicken is Duncan. Okay, I was not expecting it to have this fluid of a range of motion, but it's like over, it's like under, Duncan. Okay, cool. That turned out well. Oh my gosh, high fives all around. Boom, doop, kaboom. I do not know what this one started out as, but I quickly put a hand in there to grab it. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay. Favorite robot characters. Okay, if the thing attracting me to a robot character is that something has been made on purpose in the image of a human, but it doesn't have either the full capabilities of a human or the full rights of a human, and then as a kid, I looked at that kind of character, and then I didn't see many. I wasn't even I wasn't aware of neurodivergence and stuff, and I wasn't aware that was the kind of character that I wanted to see, and so, woo! It's going so fluid. What the heck? I'm in awe. Whoa. I wasn't aware that a neurodivergent character was the type that I wanted to see, and so the most common type of character, blobs. The most common type of character to behave in a neurodivergent kind of way would typically be the robot character, typically be the alien or the outsider, and I think that writers must have based that off of real people that they knew, but didn't put it into quite the same words, when I was a lot younger and stuff. And so that's the kind of character I was always looking for, because I don't know, I think I was feeling alienations and feeling alienations from other people, and I wanted a way to figure out how that was. Oh, right. Hello, dog, which transforms into Among Us, which finds true love. My goodness, your blobs never stood a chance. Oh, right. Oh, my goodness, we did fully get rid of the purple. Oh, my gosh, that was a really good shade of purple as well. Now I'm sad. Oh, hey, Little Red Riding Hood. Oh dear, I don't remember seeing Little Red Riding Hood in the last frame, so this goes somewhere for sure. This goes somewhere absolutely. And part of the somewhere that it went was me inserting the very spooky jack-o'-lantern. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, when in doubt, there's simply explosion, okay. I can't believe I didn't pick up on that I turned walking through the woods into transforming into a frog, and the jack-o'-lantern has transformed you into a frog. Well, that's just marvelous, and thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for playing this awesome round, and these have turned out just excellent. So it's the end of the stream now, and do I have a favorite robot character? It's honestly hard to list them all, because any robot character that exists, I'm going to like it. It's very hard to get me to not like a robot character. Actually, I'm like the opposite way of things. Like, if a robot character is too human and then doesn't tell a story about being a robot, then I'm not into it. But like, bye to you guys. Favorite robot character? Metaton, Data, Star Trek, blah 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 blah. TARS, and the clones from the Clone Wars. They're meat droids. They're meat robots. Ooh, that's an answer. That's an answer to that. But Little Red Riding Hood transformed into a frog. But maybe she'll have true love's kiss and then turn out of a frog. Unfortunately, that's also a horrifying fate for various reasons. If you ever think about these fairy tales, if you ever think about what they are. Oh, that reminds me of another favorite robot that I that I was like into, and that was just a text story of like an automaton that chose to get a soul. Story about an automaton that made a deal with a devil and then got a human soul, so that they could make up for the mistakes of its family or something, and rehabilitate a human soul. But then once it got the soul, it could feel things, and it was like, what is this? Why can I feel things? And the devil was like, Lamau, lol. So that's another interesting story, interesting relationship with humanity and stuff. Okay. And I hope you guys all have a great day. And a wise man once said, I'll never die. I am a freak. And